Hi, my name is Teresa Kovlak, and the other day I had posted this painting here to social media and had such a great response. I thought I'd show you how I did it. So what I am painting on is the black, it's matte black, it's a 5x7 and it's alcohol ink cardstock. So this is made for Ranger, and the next thing you'll be needing is some different colored gel pens. I do use the Jelly Roll, and so just a variety of colors on that. And I also am using a paintbrush, and this one here is an Angler, and then I am also using the alcohol ink pearls. And I know a lot of you have the pearls and you haven't been able to use them, so this is a great way of using them. So we're going to put out our paper here, and to make our bubbles, first thing we need is something to make our circle. I'm just using my cups that I use to make my other circles for bubbles, and I'm just taking and highlighting around the cup. And if your pen doesn't work all the time, just take and rub it on some paper. And I just like taking a variety of colors and outlining my cup. And you can see I missed that little spot, so I could just put my cup right back on. We'll go ahead and pick up some pink and do it with pink. And so you're going to make your bubbles. So to make your circles, use your cups. Also, if I want to make some smaller ones, I can take and put coins down and just highlight my coins. And again, whoops, I do use a variety of colors when I'm doing the circles. And I just highlight them. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use this one here that I already made a bunch of circles on. So let me just grab that pen I dropped. Just because I will be using it later on. So on our pearls, when we go to use our pearls, we want to make sure we shake them. There's a little ball in there and you want to loosen up that ball. And I had already given all these a shake before I came on, but I'm just going to give them a quick little shake as I'm dumping them in. And I just put mine all in the same little tray, just because I'm just giving a little squeeze, and they can come next to each other. It really doesn't bother me. So I am using a variety of color, and I will have that listed down below in the description of the colors that I'm using. The other thing I'm using is some 99% alcohol, and I have that in my little dish, and that'll be to clean off my brush. So I'm just going to pick up some of that ink, and when I'm looking at my painting, I want to decide what circles are behind the others. So what bubbles are going to be in the front, I want to do last. And I'm just going to take and I'm grabbing onto some of that ink and I'm just putting it on the edges. So I know this one is going to be behind this one, and I think I'm going to put this one here up on top. So I'll put this one behind. Just grab onto a little bit of the pearls. And of course these ones are just going to be floating up. And if you don't have an angler brush, a brush that's on an angle, you can just use a one with a round point. So again, I think I'll do this one above this one and this one behind. I'm just kind of picking some spots, and I think I'll do this one above and this one behind. And I'm just doing the edges, not all the way around. Come in and grab some other color. We definitely want to try to stay in that circle. Clean off my brush, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of that yellow. So this one here is going to be above. And I think we decided this one would be the one above. So you'll still be able to see a little bit of that bubble, but you want to make it look like this one is above it. So it's okay to see a little bit of that line, but we do want to make this one look like it's floating above. And we're also going to come in and add highlights, and that'll make a difference too. These are definitely lots of fun to make, and they are very addicting. If you look at my past few videos, you'll see I'm kind of hooked on circles and bubbles right now. We decided this one would be above. So we're just putting some of those pearls in. This one is going to be behind. Clean down my brush some. And you'll be able to tell when you need to clean down your brush. It starts getting gummy. It doesn't want to flow as nice, or your colors are getting too mixed up. And clean it down a little bit more. Pick up some more color. We're not going to fill it all the way in, but we definitely want to give it some good highlights. And if you don't have enough ink in your container, you can just put some more in. I think we'll be good. Alright, so we got our main part of our highlights in. And now we're going to accent those highlights even a little bit more. Now I am going to blow this down just a tiny bit for the camera so we can work on it right away. That was just a little blow dryer I used. You don't necessarily have to do that. You could just let it dry on its own for a couple seconds, but because we are filming, I want to do it right away. Then I'm just taking my gel pen and I'm just picking up in different areas some highlights, accenting it just a little bit more. And I want to use a variety of colors. I don't want to use just one color. I want my bubbles to be fun and cheery. So I'm just doing a variety of colors. And if they quit rolling, just scribble it on the paper a little bit and they'll keep moving. Another thing that I'm going to use is the acrylic pen, and it is white that I'm using. And I give it a quick shake because we want that acrylic paint to loosen up. And you are going to want to take a little bit of time doing this. And sometimes it's even good to step away and take a look at it. Take a look at your highlights. And I just kind of etch them in different areas. So we just want our bubbles to look like they have some little accents on them. I'm not sure if you can see this on camera, but because I am being so aggressive with this paint pen, it's wanting to speckle a little, and I actually like it. If you don't like it, then you can go slower with your pen and it won't splash so much. Now I'm going to go back in with some of my gel pens. I'm just adding different colors here and there. Like I said, this is really addicting. They're lots of fun to make. And it is a good plan to have a few different gel pens, a few different colors. Just adding some little highlights, different accents. Here and there I'll add dots. I really love the vibrant colors. Hopefully you'll give this a try. Anybody can do this. Now, I do try to stay to the brighter colors Even though I have blue and purple, I'll use them here and there, but I try to stick to the brighter colors. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. Just kind of come back and accent here and there. Once you've been away from it for a second, come back and look at it again. And I'm just making little scribbles. I mean, not really thinking about it, just putting it down. Now again, I want this bubble here to be behind, so I'm going to accent the front one just a little bit more. I still want that back one to show up. And I can come back with my acrylic pen and add a few highlights with that. Definitely try to stay in your circle just because you are making a bubble. I think that's looking pretty good. So you can see I left my black areas open. I don't want to cover it all in. I need that contrast, so you know, it helps it pop. It helps it look like it's floating. Well, what do you guys think? If you enjoyed this tutorial and showed you something new, please give me a thumbs up. That helps me know that you'd like to see me continue making tutorials. And that's all I really need from you. Subscribe to my channel, and that would be great. And you can see more of my work on Facebook or Instagram. Instagram is best if you have that. And I'm telling you, once you start on these, you're going to have so much fun. You'll be making bubbles every day. I think that's looking pretty good. Come back with my acrylic pen. See, I thought I was finished there, and then I'm like, nope, I'll add a little bit more here, a little bit there. And this one here, I need to determine, this was supposed to be the one in the front, so we need to give that just a little more accenting so it does look like he's in the front. So pull out some cups or some glasses, anything round, pull those out. And coins work perfect for doing the little ones. And start making yourself some bubbles. Like that, a little bit better. So again, my name is Teresa Kovlak. If this video was helpful to you, give me a thumbs up. Thanks again for joining me, and subscribe if you haven't. Have a great rest of your day and happy painting.